The IB diploma program is a wonderful option, but what if your school also allows you to take individual IB courses without doing the full diploma? Is that a good option too? That is the topic of today's video. My name is Craig Meister. I'm a college admissions coach. You can learn more about me on my website, collegemeister.com, and I'd love to work with you. So, the IB diploma program officially starts in 11th grade year if you're in an American system high school. It's for the last 2 years of high school that the IB diploma program is your curriculum if you're engaged in the full thing. I liken it to going to an all-inclusive resort if you are in the full IB diploma program, because basically it is going to dominate your academic schedule the last 2 years in high school, because not only are there 6 courses you need to take as part of the IB diploma program for 2 years, you also need to complete an extended essay, theory of knowledge, and also community action and service, and all of those things take time as well. So basically, you're diving headfirst into an all-inclusive curriculum if you're in the full IB diploma program, and colleges consider it extremely rigorous and impressive in not just the United States, but around the world. The IB diploma program is known and quite valued. Many high schools that offer the full IB diploma program also allow students to take individual IB courses and then also fill the rest of their schedule with other courses that are offered at the high school. Sometimes these are AP courses, sometimes these are just school-based courses or other curriculum courses that are on offer. And so this used to be called, I'm going to take just a few IB certificates, as that used to be called, where students at the end of completing an IB course would get a certificate for that. And the colloquial language was, I'm not doing the full IB DP, I'm going to just do 3 certificates. Now, since that time, the IB has created something known as the IBCP, which is the IB career program, which is sort of like a lighter, more career world of work focused version of the IBDP, but it's not nearly as rigorous. There's no extended essay, and there's much less rigor in the ancillary courses you take, the ancillary projects you do. Plus, you are not going to be doing the full 6 courses. If you're in the IBCP, you're going to maybe be doing 2 to 4. So when they introduced that, they also sort of removed sort of the language around sort of doing a la carte IBDP courses. And so many high schools, it's all or nothing. It's like you have to do the full IBDP or you're on another curriculum, not taking any IBA courses. But there are a lot of high schools that do still offer the opportunity, or maybe because they're strapped on how many courses they can offer, they allow students to pick off an IBDP course or 2 or 3 or sometimes even 4 and sometimes even 5 and sometimes even 6 without doing the full IBDP. So I would recommend that if you can do 6 IBDP courses, that you just do the full IBDP. For you to do 4, 5, or 6 IBDP courses your last 2 years in high school and not do the full IB, I think it's like you've come so close, but yet you are so far. You might as well just go all in and do the extra work to accomplish the opportunity to do the full IBDP. The exceptional case would be like, let's say you have an amazing talent or club or activity that is so time consuming and you really are a strong student and, you really can only handle, let's say 4, 5 or 6 IBs, and just anything more would be just breaking your back. And as a result, at that point, you say you're not going to do the full IBDP and you're going to drop the CAS, the TOK, and the extended essay. Okay, if there's a really exceptional reason why you need to do that, fine. But you're so close still, I would say just suck it up and do it. Because the full IBDP is where it's at. That opens so many doors for you. And if you're doing well academically in those 4 to 6 IBDP courses, 3 HL, 3 SL, you might as well go for the full enchilada, as they say. because again, it opens up a lot of opportunities and doors for you academically and in college admissions, which again, I'm a college admissions coach, and my goal is to keep as many college options available and open to you as late into the process as possible. Now, again, if you're going to be getting straight fours in all these IBDP courses, then forget it. You shouldn't even be in the full IB in that case. Why do 6? You might as well just focus on doing 3 and doing them well and getting A's in them, since it sounds like if you're getting 4s, you're basically getting, C's at that point in them. But long story short, I am not a fan of doing IBDP or IBDP courses as a la carte, like you would with AP courses. You can, of course, pick and choose AP courses in most cases. There's no requirement that you take X number. You can do 1 a year, you can do 4 a year, you can do 5 a year, depending on your school. It's all a la carte. It's like going to a restaurant a la carte. Whereas again, like I said, going to the IBDP, I want you to look at it very much like an all-inclusive experience where you should do the full thing if you possibly can. Now, if you are weaker academically or have other goals in mind other than selective college admission, at that point, the full IBDP also may not make sense. You might want to look at if your school offers the IBCP, the IB Career Program, because that might be better for you. And then you can at least frame the fact that you're only taking 2 to 4 IB courses around the fact that you're still doing sort of extra augmented work to earn this IBCP diploma, as opposed to the IB diploma, IB diploma program. Yeah, the IPCP is sort of like, I don't know if they call it a diploma, it's like a certificate, or IB, sort of the certification that you completed the IBCP. At least you're framing it around sort of an end goal, and it's sort of like all inclusive in that sense. But if you're going to do 2 to 4 IB courses, you might as well try to aim for the CP, as opposed to just doing, some sort of gray zone in between, if you at all can do it. So the goal should be, again, I'm a big fan of rigor because I want to keep as many college options open to you. But if that rigor is going to break your back and cause you to become a B- student or lower, then it's worth really reassessing where you are and if the IB makes any sense for you at all. Maybe if your school also offers AP or other courses, you should go down the AP route for a few courses here and there. Or again, there would be a scenario in which it makes sense to go really far and rigorous with an IB course or 2 in 11th grade or 12th grade year, and then all the rest be other courses offered at your high school, because just maybe, again, academically it doesn't make sense, and based off your college list it might not make sense. But if you are shooting for the moon, if you are looking for the most selective colleges and universities in the world, especially in the United States, I would say you really want to keep your eye on the prize, which I think, if your school offers it, is the IBDP, the IB Diploma Program, the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program. It's all inclusive. Do it if you can. If you can get a 39, 40 or better prediction going into 12th grade year, and that's sent with your high school transcript, you're going to have a lot of college options. If you can be predicted for a 43 or higher, oh my goodness, you'll have a lot of college options. That would be lovely to be able to share. Whereas if you're just taking 2 or 3 IB courses and you're getting great grades in them, that's still impressive. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to pack as much of a punch for your college admissions potential as being the full IBDP will and doing well in it, and or being predicted to do well in it as you wrap up your 12th grade year and you have to sit for those exams at the end of 12th grade. Again, it's course selection time. You're probably watching this video because at some point very soon you are going to be considering whether or not you want to be in the full IBDP or do something else. And so I hope this video has been valuable for you. But if you need personalized guidance as you navigate the course selection process and also the overall college admissions process, I encourage you to go to my website, which is collegemeister.com, and we can work together one-on-one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and most importantly, stay stress-free throughout the entire college admissions process.